the streets we knew, they don't undo my calm. The past is just a distant shore, not something pulling strong. We didn't love in borrowed light or hide behind a lie. We showed each other who we were, no masks to justify. No shattered frames, no slammed doors. We gave our best, nothing less, nothing more. You were a love I never feared. I let you see it all. And even when the ending came, we didn't let it fall. Not every heart is meant to stay. Some only pass you through. You're not the hands I hold today, but once they held me too. And that was real, and that was bright, a kind of truth without a fight. We didn't break from lack of care or fail to understand. We simply reached a different edge of what we both had planned. There's courage in a quiet end, in stepping back with peace, and knowing when the love you share is ready for release. No bitter words, no twisted blame, just different paths, not wrong, not the same. You were a chapter clean and strong, no shadows on the line. And even as the pages turned, you shaped this heart of mine. I don't erase the tenderness or shrink what we became. Not every ending needs a flame. You're not my always, that's okay. Some love just teaches how to stay with yourself. No haunting ghosts inside my head, no anger left to feed. We met exactly where we stood. No hunger, just a need to grow, to feel, to know what love can be. Sometimes the bravest thing to do is set each other free. No loss, no shame, no rewriting of the scene. We didn't fail, we just outgrew the version we had been. Ooh, if I see you years from now, there'll be no way to hide, because what we had was beautiful, and beauty never died. You were a love that found me young and left me standing tall. And even though we're not the end, I'm grateful for it all. Not mine ever, not my name, but something honest without the blame. And there is grace in the goodbye. when someone says your name, it doesn't pull the ground. The air stays steady in my chest, no silence weighing down. We were never built on borrowed time or promises too thin. We loved like we were brave enough to let the daylight in. No shattered glass, no slammed doors, just quiet truth on wooden floors. You were a fire that kept me warm, not one that burned my skin. And even though we walked away, I'd still walk back again. Not to stay, not to plead, but to thank you for what we were to me. You're not my future, not my plan, but loving you made me who I am. Some nights still hum a distant tune of laughter in the dark. The memory's not a bleeding wound, it's just a faded spark. We didn't end in broken blame or drown in what went wrong. Two hearts can be sincere and true and still not last too long. No wasted tears, no twisted fate, just growth that came a little late. You were a chapter I read slow, every word sincere. And when the final page was turned, there wasn't fear, only breath, only space, only strength. I didn't know I'd face. You're not my forever, that's alright. Some love just teaches how to fight. We didn't crash, we just evolved. Two different skies to hold. No villains in the aftermath, no stories left untold. We met as who we needed, then we left as something more. Sometimes the truest kind of love opens a different door. No regret between the lines, no bitterness to prove, just gratitude for who we were before we had to move. If I pass you in a crowded street, I won't look away, because what we had was honest, even if it couldn't stay. You were a love that felt like home before I found my ground. And even though we're not the end, I'm glad we once were found. Not my always, not my fate, but something real and something great. And that will always be enough. someone says your name, it doesn't pull the ground. The air stays steady in my chest, no silence weighing down. We were never built on borrowed time or promises too thin. We loved like we were brave enough to let the daylight in. No shattered glass, no slammed doors, just quiet truth on wooden floors. You were a fire that kept me warm, not one that burned my skin. And even though we walked away, I'd still walk back again. Not to stay, not to plead, but to thank you for what we were to me. You're not my future, not my plan, but loving you made me who I am. Some nights still hum a distant tune of laughter in the dark, but memory's not a bleeding wound, it's just a faded spark. We didn't end in broken blame or drown in what went wrong. Two hearts can be sincere and true and still not last too long. No wasted tears, no twisted fate, just growth that came a little late. You were a chapter I read slow, every word sincere. And when the final page was turned, there wasn't fear. Only breath, only space, only strength I didn't know I'd face. You're not my forever, that's alright. Some love just teaches how to fight. We didn't crash, we just evolved. Two different skies to hold. No villains in the aftermath, no stories left untold. We met as who we needed then, we left as something more. Sometimes the truest kind of love opens a different door. No regret between the lines, no bitterness to prove, just gratitude for who we were before we had to move. If I pass you in a crowded street, I won't look away, because what we had was honest, even if it couldn't stay. You were a love that felt like home. I found my ground. And even though we're not the end, I'm glad we once were found. Not my always, not my fate, but something real and something great. And that will always be enough. I don't fold at your reflection in a passing window's glass. It doesn't stir a storm inside, it lets the moment pass. Your name's no longer fragile, it doesn't bruise the air. It's just a word from yesterday that once was everywhere. We didn't break, we didn't bleed, we just outgrew what we believe. You were a love that fit my hands before I knew my strength. Some hearts are meant to walk with you, but not the whole length. I don't reach back to rewrite us or trace where we went wrong, because what we had was beautiful. Even if not long, you're not my future, not my stay, but you were true in your own way. I pass the nights we used to fill and feel no undertow. Time has a quiet mercy, it teaches you to let it go. We didn't fall in shattered words, no thundering goodbye, just two hands slowly loosening under a clearer sky. No blame to hold, no war to win, just separate doors we entered in. You were a season warm and brief before I found my ground. Some love is there to shape your spine, not always stick around. I don't erase the tenderness or shrink what we became. Not every ending carries shame. You're not mine now, and that's alright, because I lay with light. No villain in the storyline, no hero to defend, just time and slightly offbeat at the bend. We didn't lose the meaning, we didn't lose the grace. Sometimes love is just a bridge, not a place. You were a mirror moment, a lesson wrapped in skin. And loving you, let loving me begin. Restrained emotion, if we ever meet again, there'll be no way to prove, because what we were was honest, and honesty can move. Not a wound, not regret, just something I respect. Final steady groan, you're not mine forever, and that's okay. Not every flame is meant to stay. Some are quiet, bright and sound. They fade, believe you found. I don't fold at your reflection in a passing window's glass. It doesn't stir a storm inside, it lets the moment pass. Your name's no longer fragile, it doesn't bruise the air. It's just a word from yesterday that once was everywhere. We didn't break, we didn't bleed, we just outgrew what we believe. You were a love that fit my hands before I knew my strength. Some hearts are meant not the whole length. I don't reach back to rewrite us or trace where we went wrong, because what we had was beautiful. Even if not long, you're not my future, not my stay, but you were true in your own way. I pass the nights we used to fill and feel no undertow. Time has a quiet mercy, it teaches you to let it go. We didn't fall in shattered words, no thunder in goodbye, just two hands slowly loosening under a clear sky. No blame to hold, no war to win, just separate doors we entered in. You were a season warm and brief before I found my ground. Some love is there to shape your spine, not always stick around. I don't erase the tenderness or shrink what we became. Not every ending carries shame. You're not mine now, and that's alright, because I let a light. No villain in the storyline, no hero to defend, just timing slightly offbeat at the bend. We didn't lose the meaning, we didn't lose the grace. Sometimes love is just a bridge, not a place. You were a mirror moment, a lesson wrapped in skin, and loving you, let loving me begin. Restrained emotion if we ever meet again. There'll be no ache to prove, 'cause what we were was honest, and honesty can move. Not a wound, not regret, just something I respect. Fighty grown, you're not my forever, and that's okay. Not every flame is meant to stay. Some are quiet, bright and sound. They fade, but leave you with heavy eyes. Oh, wish we chose another road. We walked as far as we were meant. No debts, no stories old. Your voice is just a gentle sound. That time has softened down. Not thunder shaking through my ribs, just echoes in this town. but you once held me tight, and that was real, and that was true. I don't regret loving you. We didn't lose to circumstance or fall from some great height. We simply grew in separate ways, two stars changing light. There's courage in a quiet end, in letting go with grace, in knowing when two hearts no longer move at the same pace. No shattered pride, no blame to claim, just different paths, not wrong, not the same. You were a chapter written clear, no smudges on the page. And even though the story closed, it shaped another stage. I don't erase the tenderness or shrink what we became. Not every ending needs a flame. You're not my future, that's okay, because your love helped build my way. No what if trapped inside my head, no ghost I have to fight. We did it honest from the start, no shadows in a light. Sometimes the bravest thing to do is love without control. And when it's time to let it go, you still keep what it stole. Strength, clarity, pieces of who I'm meant to be. We didn't fail, we didn't fall, we just weren't built to be it all. If I see you years from now, I won't turn away, because gratitude is louder than anything we didn't say. Steady, peaceful, you were a love that came and went, like summer turning gold. Not meant to stay forever, but beautiful to hold. Not my always, not my end, but something honest without pretend. And that is more than enough. I don't look back with heavy eyes, or wish we chose another road. We walked as far as we were meant, no debts, no stories old. Your voice is just a gentle sound, that time is softened down. Not thunder shaking through my ribs, just echoes in this town. No broken vows, no bitter end. We were lovers, we were friends. You were a love I never hid, I gave you all my life. And even if we couldn't stay, I'd still call that right. Not every flame is was true. I don't regret loving you. We didn't lose to circumstance or fall from some great height. We simply grew in separate ways, two stars changing light. There's courage in a quiet end, in letting go with grace, in knowing when two hearts no longer move at the same pace. No shattered pride, no blame to claim, just different paths, not wrong, not the same. You were a chapter written clear, lost writings on the page. And even though the story closed, it shaped another stage. I don't erase the tenderness or shrink what we became. Not every ending needs a flame. You're not my future, that's okay, because your love helped build my way. No what if trapped inside my head, no ghost I have to fight. We did it honest from the start, no shadows in our light. Sometimes the bravest thing to do is love without control. And when it's time to let it go, you still keep what it stole. Strength, clarity, pieces of who I'm meant to be. We didn't fail, we didn't fall, we just weren't built to be it all. If I see you years from now, I won't turn away, because gratitude is louder than anything we didn't say. Find our peace, for you were a love that came and went like summer turning gold. Not meant to stay forever, but beautiful to hold. Not my always, not my end, but something honest without pretend. And that is more than enough. I don't stiffen at your memory, it doesn't pull me back. No shadow stretching in my ribs, no weight I have to drag. The photos don't undo my breath, they rest where they belong. Some stories don't collapse in flames, they simply end their song. We didn't lose, we didn't fail, we just outgrew the same detail. You were a love I lived in fully, no careful guarded heart. And even though it didn't last, I'm grateful for that part. I don't reach back to change the nights we used to fill, and nothing shakes inside. Time has a patient kind of grace, it smooths the sharpest tide. We didn't break in bitter words, no thunder and goodbye. Just two hands slowly understanding, not every love survives. No villain cast, no war to win, just quiet growth beneath the skin. You were a season warm and clear before I found my stride. Some hearts aligned to shape your soul, not always stand beside. I don't erase the tenderness or shrink what we became. Not every ending needs a flame. You're not mine now, and that's okay, because I capes my way.
No rewrite of the storyline, no credits left to blame. We met exactly where we were and left the same. We didn't miss our destiny, we didn't lose our cue. Sometimes love is just a door that opens you. You were a mirror moment, a lesson wrapped in grace. And loving you helped me find my place.
If I see you years from now, there'll be no wake to hide, because what we had was beautiful, even as it died. Not a wound, not a plea, just part of who I came to be. Steady, certain you're not my forever, and that feels right. Not every spark becomes alive. Some are chapters, clear and true, they close, but we were real. I don't stiffen at your memory, it doesn't pull me back. No shadow stretching in my ribs, no weight I have to drag. The photos don't undo my breath, they rest where they belong. Some stories don't collapse in flames, they simply end their song. We didn't lose, we didn't fail, we just outgrew the same detail. You were a love I lived in fully, no careful, guarded heart. And even though it didn't last, I'm grateful for that part. I don't reach back to change the end or ask what we could be. Some love is there to show you strength, then set you free. You're not my future that I chase, but you were truth in time and space. I walk past nights we used to fill, and nothing shakes inside. Time has a patient kind of grace, it smooths the sharpest tide. We didn't break in bitter words, no thunder in goodbye. Just two hands slowly understanding not every love survives. No villain cast, no war to win, just quiet growth beneath the skin. You were a season warm and clear before I found my stride. Some hearts aligned to shape your soul, not always stand beside. I don't erase the tenderness or shrink what we became. Not every ending needs a flame. You're not mine now, and that's okay, because I kept my way. No rewrite of the storyline, no credits left to blame. We met exactly where we were and left the same. We didn't miss our destiny, we didn't lose our cue. Sometimes love is just a door that opens you. You were a mirror moment, a lesson wrapped in grace, and loving you helped me find my place. If I see you years from now, there'll be no ache to hide, because what we had was beautiful even as it died. Not a wound, not a plea, just part of who I came to be. Final stand is steady, certain you're not mine forever, and that feels right. Not every spark becomes alive. Some are chapters, clear and true. They close, but we were real. I don't avoid the streets we knew, they don't undo my calm. The past is just a distant shore, not something pulling strong. We didn't love in borrowed light or hide behind a lie. We showed each other who we were, no masks to justify, no shattered frames, no slam doors. We gave our best, nothing less, nothing more. You were a love I never feared, I let you see it all. And even when the ending came, we didn't let it fall. Not every heart is meant to stay, some only pass you through. You're not the hands I hold today, but once they held me too. And that was real, and that was right, a kind of truth without a fight. We didn't break from lack of care or fail to understand. We simply reached a different edge of what we both had planned. There's courage in a quiet end, in stepping back with peace, in knowing when the love you share is ready for release. No bitter words, no twisted blame, just different paths, not wrong, not the same. You were a just a clean and strong. No shadows on the line. And even as the pages turn to shape this heart of mine, I don't erase the tenderness or shrink what we became. Not ever ending, needs a flame. You're not my always, that's okay. Some love just teaches how to stay with yourself. No haunting ghosts inside my head, no anger left to feed. We met exactly where we stood. No hunger, just a need to grow, to feel, to know what love can be. Sometimes the bravest thing to do is set each other free. No loss, no shame, no rewriting of the scene. We didn't fail, we just agreed if each nation be. If I see you years from now, there'll be no way to hide, because what we had was beautiful, and beauty never dies. Final luminance, you were a love that found me young and left me standing tall. And even though we're not the end, I'm grateful for it all. Not my forever, not my name, but something honest without the blame. And there is grace in the goodbye.